Bagfuel, baby.
I don't like saying
thing.
my theories around women like you because y'all are gonna get so mad at me, but it's how we feel. Women come out the womb and they're told, not all of them, majority, get you a good man.
That's true.
What is a good man? A man is good. He's gonna take care of you and do all this other type of funky ass shit that's gonna be like you're just gonna be dependent upon him and he got to do everything, right? When the men come out, we're told, yo, you gotta take care of these women. If you're not a provider,
You're a failure.
You're a failure.
You're a
if
bum.
you're not paying for this stuff, if you go, men, we get taught this so much that if we got a rich woman and she wants to pay, our dumb ass is gonna be like,
no,
let me pay.
Let me pay.
Stupid.
Yeah.
She got all the money, stupid. Why you gonna pay? But we're taught that. So we have to do that and we will step up even if we don't have it. I feel like women are taught to be selfish and it's okay. The only ones
Women
that they
are
give
taught
to,
to be selfish,
can I finish
but women are taught to be
Can I finish my thought first?
Go ahead.
Miss Joy?
Go ahead.
I told you that you was gonna get mad.
Go ahead.
Right? The only people that they are supposed to care about is their kids. In this day and age, if somebody cares about a man and is worried about his well-being, they like, yo, why are you even doing that? Like, he's a man. He's supposed to take care of himself and do everything. That's what we're dealing with right now, Miss Joy.
I think that you're talking about a toxic version of relationships.
You think so?
Yes.
Well, they're all toxic now then.
Because number one, a lot of these girls out here who don't eat at the Cheesecake Factory and a man has to go take on a private jet on the first date, that is unrealistic.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay.
I eat cheesecake.
On the flip side, a man who's needing to be at a woman's house because he doesn't have his own, a man complaining about providing, that is toxic because a man is the provider. Now, at a certain level, depending on providing is more than just finances. It's not just paying
mental,
the bill.
emotional, all that
All
type
of that.
of stuff.
All of that.
I get it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
we all
now-
grown here, Miss
so now-
Joy. Get going.
When the finances come to a place to where the woman makes more money, I'm not talking about the man don't have nothing and she's paying all the bills. I'm not talking about that.
I'm not talking about that.
But
Yeah.
if Beyonce left Jay-Z and got with you, okay, she's gonna have more money than you. So you can't go pay for everything. I think when you're on that level, it's gonna be a partnership. She understands that.
If Beyonce came and got me with Jay-Z, I can't pay for nothing she want. I'm making $200,000 a year. She's making $200 million. I can't afford nothing. Where you want to go? You want to go to the Pitons? Okay, I can pay for that for 3 days. It's $4,000 a day. I can't stay there. I can't stay there for 2 weeks, boo boo. Sorry. I would be comfortable with that because I'm not one that I make money to do what I need to do with it. I know I have to have a future for my money, but I spend a lot of money on different people to help make their life smooth. And I take less. I'm not a money person. I'm my mother's son. You know what I'm saying? So if I got $10,000 and you need $9,500, I'm gonna give it to you, and I'm gonna keep my $500. And I'm gonna say I'm gonna get my $9,500. I'm gonna get the money back. But everybody doesn't live like that.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why I just be the way that I am. But in this world, that can be taken the wrong way. And I'm gonna say one name, and we don't gotta burn this out. I feel like people are doing Papoose wrong. They're looking at Papoose a little crazy to me because he was the backbone for Remy, and he's been now the backbone for this boxer.
Clarissa.
And people are looking at him like, oh, you the backbone for these women because they make more money than you. And
which is crazy. The number
I don't think
one...
because they cut us up. Let me finish.
Yeah, they do.
And I don't think that that's fair.
That's wrong.
You know what I'm saying? Because every man in this world isn't going to be the breadwinner. But if you are the breadwinner as a woman, don't you want your man to support you wholeheartedly?
The number one thing we've ever heard is women saying they don't get support from their man fully. And to see a man do that for 2 women in a row, optically, let's just say that.
And he's getting clowned. Like,
that's crazy.
He's not getting clowned for it, but other men.
He's getting ridiculed.
Other
men and
are
women
actually looking at him like, yo, you need to go get your own, bro. And I'm like,
what? And he's getting it.
If she needs help, if I'm with you, no, I'm going to take you out of it. When me and my wife was together, she owns companies too, okay? When she started making so much money, I knew she couldn't do it if I didn't support her. So I took on different roles. I still was making money, but I took a bus back. This is what led me to potting.
Okay.
Because he used to call me and I would be at home. And I would be like, yo, I got mad time to do stuff. She's making all of this money. I'm still making $100,000, but I don't have to leave my house to do it. So I was just like, yo, I'm a cook. I'm gonna make sure the house is boom. I'm gonna do all the stuff that she needs. So all you gotta do, if you was Joy, yo, I'm working. When you come home, yo, your food's there, your stuff is there. But you good. But I realized people don't respect that or appreciate that.
People.
In general,
the 51%.
In
minimum.
general, when it's going on, and it could be me because my mother said this about me. I do things simply, like it's no problem. So you ask me to do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm not really want to push back. I don't believe in saying no. It's weird. I don't believe in saying no. If I can't give it to you, I'll give you what I can, but I'm not gonna tell you no. You know what I'm saying? So and that is a penalty. So when you lead with your heart, and I say this on camera, I lead with my heart first. All the time. Not some of the time. I don't care. And I feel like that when you do that as a man and you take a step back, you get ridiculed. I didn't, because I always had ways to make my money, and I always paid what I still, although you making more money, I don't. But it's
I'm
the
an
dumb
issue.
Nigga. I'm paying.
Yeah, that's
I'm paying.
true.
I was the dummy. I'm gonna pay it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I still wanted to be the man, and that's trash to me. Why we can't be a team? You make the most money. I don't care.
Joy. Yeah.
I think you can be a team. I think you just haven't found your person. I think you haven't just found the person that will respect what you bring, and you as long as everyone is respecting what each other brings, then now we are a team, and whatever works for us is what works for us. So if that means I'm paying, but you're doing X, Y, and Z, then that works for us. That's what we're doing. People are gonna talk about you regardless.
It gotta be respected. I mean, I don't give a fuck if people talk about me.
No,
if I was Papoose, I wouldn't give a damn. But I'm just talking about how
I don't think he do.
I don't think he does neither. But it's just a shame that we get ridiculed for being willing to take a step back to help
To
somebody
support
else
your
win.
lady, the
That's
person
trash.
you care about.
But it's the same way that when a woman steps back to be a housewife and a mom.
It's okay.
Who ridicules a woman for being a housewife?
It's okay.
If I
Not
could,
a man.
If I could finish
Oh, sorry. We just got real. We got volatile with you. Pardon
I can
me.
finish my statement.
Yes. I apologize.
You.
Ooh,
when
sorry.
they step back from their careers to raise the family, and then the marriage doesn't work back, the first thing a man's gonna say is, "Well, she wasn't shooting with me in the gym, so why is she about to get?"
That's a crap. That's a crap.
That's not a crap. That's not a crap.
I said that's a crap dude. I'm talking about this going to say, well, she left her stuff and now I'm doing this. He's a
dudes ain't.
You gotta be careful who you picking.
What happens?
You gotta be careful.
Every time you gotta
be careful who you picking.
What happens in a divorce?
You gotta be careful.
Whenever there's a divorce and the woman is trying to get her half, men always jump out. Why is she on that? No.
I saw the white dude from Barstool say that he still lets his ex-wife still be on the bank account and everything, and she got a new dude and he got a new broad and everything, but he was like, she was with me when I was shooting in the gym.
Yeah, eating the dirt. But in fairness though, Joy, anytime a woman has to pay alimony, the same energy. Oh my God.
They be tight.
Yeah. I've never seen a woman say, oh, it's fair. Men have been paying. I've never not once seen one woman say that.
It's okay. You ain't got no answer for that.
I do have an answer.
Would you want to pay alimony?
When the woman is paying the alimony, 9 out of 10 times the man didn't come to help her go get the alimony. For example,
get her book.
For example, Halle Berry been making money before this last husband.
Yes.
He didn't help support her do anything. She been Halle Berry. And
because she got the Halle Berry haircut. That's why. She got the haircut, so she knows.
She definitely
She's sexist. She's sexist, I can tell.
Emotional support is support
most important.
for a woman who is already established. No.
What? Oh my God, Joy!
To get alimony?
But he's a team. They was a team.
They was not a team.
Joy.
You been Halle Berry.
But she been miserable by herself. So whatever you got while you was with me, you got to pay up. You see the guys got the girlfriends that want money. I've been his girlfriend. I'm suing them. Get the fuck out of here. I've been his girlfriend. Just when girlfriends get money.